Hi, Rich Tehrani coming to you from the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. Today on our program at the Cloud Expo here at the Jacob Javits Center is Ed Laczynski with LTech. He is the CTO. Ed, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Richard.
So tell me a little bit about your company, please.
Well, LTech has been doing cloud deployments for businesses since 2007. We focus on deploying Google Apps and Amazon-based applications and infrastructure. We also have a set of cloud enablement products that help companies take advantage of all the great things that come with cloud computing.
What sorts of things?
Well, I think obviously in the last 18 months, one of the big drivers has been the great cost advantages of cloud computing. If you look at email and collaboration software, if you compare like a Google Apps cloud platform to an on-premise or traditional offering from IBM or Microsoft, companies can look to save 80 to 90% per year. We've saved some companies $250,000 per month with those kind of programs.
Wow.
But it's also the agility and the productivity gains that you can get as well. As we're starting to see some more green shoots and things turn around, cost savings isn't the only reason a customer of ours is going to go to cloud computing. Our customers are looking for the ability to be nimble, to deploy things quickly, to compete, to take advantage of collaboration tools that are out there that really engender themselves towards internet-based computing rather than tied to the desktop or tied to the server type computing.
So it seems somewhat like consulting that you're also doing?
Yeah, so we have a managed services offering, which is where we actually provide 24/7 by 365 support for a company's cloud infrastructure. And then we also provide deployment services and professional services around figuring out how to take their applications, how to take their business applications, how to take their collaboration tools and move them to the cloud. There's always a cost of moving when you're in transition in technology, right?
Sure.
So our company helps those companies adapt that and do it in a way that makes sense for them financially.
So we know some of the benefits, right? We talked about costs and we talked about obviously there's some disaster recovery, benefits of going to the cloud, et cetera. Are there any drawbacks for companies that are going up to the cloud?
Well, as the ecosystem evolves, we see less and less drawbacks. But one of the big things that people are very concerned about is security. And as the larger a company gets, the more complex they get, they're also concerned about regulatory issues.
Right, sure.
For example, if you're in the financial services industry, there's some laws and regulations that tie you to physical devices. So even if you virtualize or move on the cloud or whatever you call it, you can't get away from needing a physical worm drive, for example, for SEC regulations. Right. So some companies are kind of stunted in their cloud adoption because of that. But I really see that the legal will catch up as it always does.
Sure.
And those things will get out of the way.
I haven't heard the term worm drive in a while.
Yeah, exactly, it's still written in law.
I was thinking maybe microfiche as well.
Right, that might be there too. But yeah.
So, okay, so are there any specific examples you have of customers? I mean, you don't have to name a name if you're not allowed to. I know how that is with getting approvals. But a specific name or a specific success story that you can share with us.
Absolutely. I'll talk about one of our customers. Is a well-known consumer product goods company, and they were running a campaign for one of their brands, and it was tied to national advertising spend, multi-million-dollar investment on the advertising and marketing side, and they needed to provision a highly available, highly scalable website, basically, to be able to take in all this traffic they thought they were going to get.
Right.
And basically, their creative people, their ad agency said, we're going to create the best campaign on earth. It's going to blow your servers up. We need help.
Right.
So we designed on the Amazon platform a highly scalable solution for them that allowed them to basically procure the equivalent of 10,000 servers for 1 hour so that they could take in the millions of visitors they were getting for this limited time offer they had and then scale all that down. So they didn't have any sunk costs. They didn't have to pay for anything.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah. And so those are the kind of things that we see customers really take advantage of cloud for.
There's really no other way to do that other than the cloud. I mean, that's what I think the cloud is that's the most amazing thing that I've seen.
Yeah.
About the cloud. I mean, the things that you can do because you have the elasticity.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, plug it into the power grid, and what can you do? How many power tools can you run off of it? In the old days, people used to run their own power. Edison Power Company, you'd buy your own generators, and
Sure.
people used to put their money under their mattresses too. So as we get into economies of scale, and you get these great companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google starting to supply this great power for all of us to use, we're always looking for new ways to take advantage of it. I think that time is finally here.
So as we wrap up, could you give me just a little bit about what's next for your company? What are you up to?
Sure. So, we're announcing this Cloud Manage offering today, which is a 24/7, 365 help desk and support offering for cloud infrastructure. So, if a company is already on the cloud, or they're looking to move either a business application or their website, and they're concerned that they don't have the people energy to take advantage of all the server energy that's out there, we'd be a great a company to talk to about how you can get that support and have peace of mind. There's a lot of hosting companies out there, but you're always tied to physical infrastructure, right? You're buying servers,
Sure.
You're leasing servers. But now you're on the cloud. Who are the people that are going to manage it for you? The big utility providers don't have professional services. They don't have support desks, this kind of thing. So we want to be the company that you can call 3 in the morning if you're having a problem with your website or you're having a problem with your business application. That's something we're really excited to get out there.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.